Yeah, anything you can do that's third party validation. So, what I mean by that is Google reviews, for example. These things can't easily be doctored or manufactured because we can say anything nice about ourselves, glowing websites and information and so on ourselves. But people know that they can't necessarily trust it because, of course, you're saying positive things about your own business. But once it's a third party endorsement, like a Google review or a case study story, a video review, these sorts of things, that they're really, really powerful. But to also keep a consistency across everything that you produce and publish. Sometimes we get led down the path of if we are using AI to produce the content, it comes out pretty generic and bland and not really aligned closely to the person who it's intended to be representing. So all of these things, we've really got to humanize our businesses these days. AI really reveals things in us, but it shouldn't be replacing us. Yeah, well, we've seen lots of changes over the years in recent times, and obviously the rise of social media has had a big impact on the way in which we communicate, and it's fantastic, but it's also has its negative downside as well. So, I mean, here in Australia, they've just passed some laws where under 16-year-olds can't use social media anymore. That even includes YouTube, which is curious because I don't see YouTube so much as a social media platform. It's more of a content delivery system, so to watch videos. So yeah, I was just talking to my daughter about it on the weekend because she's got her different social platforms. She's only 13, but she won't be able to use some of the tools she was familiar with using. So I can understand why they're going down that path because it can be a hazardous place to be in if you're not aware of what might happen. Yeah, and children are definitely not so aware. Um, but also the way in which it has changed our attention spans. We've all got a TikTok mindset these days, it feels like. So you can only deal with short form content a lot of the time. I think that's the downside of some of these tools and technology. The way I see it is we can use these tools to advantage in business to promote your brand and your business and to be findable across all platforms. But ideally, you want everything to draw people back to have a real conversation. I love real human connections and conversations. That's why I love doing podcasts.